All right, what's up? What's up? We're just getting everything connected and we will be ready to roll. Let's see if I am on Facebook. I don't see it yet. Let's see. All right, let me know if you see me. Let me know where you're seeing me from. We're streaming all over. I want to make sure that you can see this. So let me know where you're seeing this from. We are streaming. I'm streaming from everywhere, but I don't see it on my end. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let's pin this bad boy. All right, guys, we're using StreamYard. StreamYard is so fun. Use this many. Thank you, Lauren. All right, so comments are not popping up. That's okay. We'll figure that out later. And show comments on stage. All right, just give me a minute, guys. We're just getting set up, and I want to be able to see the comments on here. Can't post comments to some destinations. That's fine. Let me see. Ooh, yes, sexy. All right, comments. I don't know. I guess we'll figure the comments out later. All right, guys. Cool. Excited. We're going to pin this to the top. We're going to get started. We're going to get started with sharing with you a really simple opportunity to earn yourself some passive income. So whether you want $500 a month, $1,000 a month, let me know in the chat that you want it easy. Let me know how much money you want to make in the chat. Let's make this really interactive. How much money do you want to make in the chat? Let me know. I'm going to show you exactly how you can make $600 today. So let me know. I'm going to show you exactly how to make $600 today. And yeah, we're going to play with some of these slides. Maybe. I got some slides. I think we might save that for later. So it's not showing me your comments. That's okay. I'll live. Just let me know how much money you want to make in the chat. I'm going to break down exactly what I did that made me over $13,000 within 3 weeks of getting started. So let's just get started. We're going to dive right in. Consumers buy products. Business owners buy systems. A few weeks ago, this mom popped up on my page. She had earned herself 7 figures in 7 months selling a $47 product. Now, imagine doing the work one time and getting paid over and over and over. When I first got started, I actually didn't have anyone in my life who was earning passive income. I had heard the word. Some people told me that they knew what it meant, but no one was actually making it. I didn't understand what that was. Yesterday, I was shopping with my daughter at the mall, and $2,000 came in passively. I didn't post a single I hadn't posted at all that day. I didn't have any conversations. I wasn't closing anyone in my DMs. I wasn't even lead generating. I just happened to come home and check my emails and saw that some money came in. So if you want to make some passive income, comment passive income below. Passive income is that money while you sleep. You're at the beach with your kids. You're shopping at the mall. And sales customers, they're just rolling in like clockwork. Well, I'm going to share with you the exact system that I used, that my friends have used, that generated their first $500 to $1,000 within their first week. And if you want to come in and you want to join us, then that's exactly what's possible for you too. There is no complicated tech. We have one-on-one onboarding, which means you're going to join a call. Your business is set up in about 45 minutes, and all you need to know how to do is click a mouse. If you can click a mouse, you can have a business set up, ready to go in 45 minutes. Now, maybe you've done this before and you burned yourself out trying to, what do I say online? What do I post today? Well, she's already given all of that content to us. So we have an entire calendar of all of the content that we need. And then I teach you how to share your progress. What we do is we share our progress online. You're going to create a brand new social media account. Yes, you can do this faceless. You can do it while your kids are at school. You can do it in the pockets of your time. I did a full training today on exactly how to grow your account. Now, there are over 1 million active users on Facebook each and every single day. And I don't know a single person that would say, no, I don't want an extra $600 a week. Like, that's kind of strange. But if you want an extra $600 a week, $1,200 a week, guys, that's only 2 people. This is called high ticket conversion. This is a high ticket system. That means 2 people make your money back. You get started at $9.97. You share this with 2 people that want an easy, simple, done for you business. They are smart, so they say yes. They enroll into the opportunity, and you get a commission of $600. You do that twice and you make $1,200, which means your investment has already been made whole. And if you're like me, you want that done in your first day. Maybe you want it done in your first week. Now, maybe you've tried things in the past and they didn't quite pan out. Totally get it. Me too. That's why this system makes so much sense. You don't need a mentor or a coach or a guru, because when you join the call, you get onboarded and your business is plugged in. We have exactly what you're going to say on your social media. So if you plug it in, you turn it on, and you take the content that's given to you and you put it out into the universe, you're going to attract smart people that are going to click on the link. They're going to opt in. They're going to say, I'd like an extra $600 to $1,000 a week, working part-time around my own schedule, my work schedule, pay off some debt. I can do this. And they're going to purchase. There's no sales call happening. There's no DMs happening. There's no chasing people happening, because consumers buy products. Business owners buy systems. So what has me really excited about this is, number one, Haley Cunningham, who I have been following for over a year, and we're probably going on 2 years now. I have fully vetted her, made 7 figures in 7 months, and showing us exactly what she did. As a matter of fact, when you get started, she has a course that she sold for $397, how she grew multiple social media accounts to 100,000 engaged customers, people, made purchases, and that is included when you get started. So if you're like, I don't even know what to do or what to say, you don't have to. That's the good thing, because you bought a franchise. You're buying a virtual franchise online, and you are sharing it with other people who want a virtual franchise opportunity. They want to get paid $500, working 30, 60, 90 minutes a day. I typically work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I stop working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did no work yesterday, nothing. I was shopping with my daughter at the mall, spending way too much money on Nikes, and I got home and saw 4 emails that I had made some money. So the system works. All you got to do is purchase it. All you got to do is attend an onboarding call to get it plugged in. All you got to do is plug into how to start and monetize your account, how to grow your account, and you're going to take the content that's already given to you. You're going to take the stories that are already given to you. You're going to share the successes of other people. I didn't make $13,000 because I'm awesome. I'm awesome, but it's because I gave Haley all the credit. She created it. She cloned it, right? All I did was buy it. I set it up, and I started sharing it with people who I knew wanted more money. Even if they had another business, they wanted another income stream. So this is really, really simple. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. You can do it 100% faceless. You're going to come in. You're going to go through your onboarding. You're going to plug in your system. Now, what else do you need? And then I'll see if there are any questions. What else do you need? You're going to need a domain. You're going to need a domain. Okay, it's like $12.99, I think, for a year. You can find them for 99 cents. You buy it for 12 months, 13, 15 bucks. You'll need a domain. That's what allows you to clone her business. So she has the full business and you're just going to clone it. Okay, so you'll need a domain. The other thing that you'll need is you'll need the system itself, the physical automation. Now, I want you to consider when you do a post, and you may have seen this, okay, you can Google digital marketing anywhere on any platform and see moms, average women, normal people, they're viral. And people are commenting info. And they're purchasing an ebook, a download. We call these digital products, okay? They're purchasing these. This is exactly how Haley started. She actually had a product that made her $16,000. She turned around, she documented it, just like I did, and then she created a downloadable PDF, just like I'm doing, right? Smart people follow smart people who already figured it out. So hers was called The Secret Sauce to 16,000 in 30 days. I bought it. It was $47, no brainer. I want to make $16,000 in 30 days. She sold enough of those to earn her 7 figures in 7 months because it was a no-brainer price point. $47 to learn how to make 16,000. That's a pretty good ROI. We call that return on investment. Right now, a month ago, I didn't have an extra $1,000 just chilling, but I found it and I bought it. I made $1,200 in my first 24 hours, and I've made over $13,000 in my first 30 days. And I haven't really worked since the 4th of July. Now, what I have done is gone live just like this. Now, this is work for me because there are people that I work with that are amazing. And what they're going to do is they're going to tag people below. And they're going to say, hey, my friend made $13,000 in 30 days, and she's going to show you how. And some of those people, not all of them, but some of them will say, I want to join and make my money back in 4 days. And they'll sign up today, and they'll follow the process, and they'll make their money back as soon as they'll believe they'll make their money back. The only disclaimer I have to tell you is I don't know if you'll do it. I don't know if you'll show up with enthusiasm and excitement. I don't know if you're ready to change your life. I don't know if you believe you'll make $13,000. But I do know that I can give you every single tool to build a house. And whether or not you build a house, I don't know. But if you take the time to do everything I teach you how to do, everything Haley teaches us how to do. She's made 7 figures in 7 months, right? So you purchase it, you attend your onboarding, you plug in your business, and you start to post the results that those of us who are ahead of you already had. Now we have, Lauren made $1,000. I don't remember her time frame, definitely in her first week. Chris made $500 in her first week. I think she even made it in her first day. Jason's over $3,000. He made $1,500 last week leveraging me because I went live and I shared this opportunity, and he tagged enough people. I think he probably tagged 10 or 12. 3 said yes. So he actually had a $15 day. Now, what if all you did was you bought it, you paid for the system, it's $57. It's $57 a month. It's a membership. That's where your automations are in place. So when someone comments info, the automation answers. When someone comments webinar, the automation answers. Now, I teach you, and Haley teaches you, how to grow your social media so that people click on your business. Another name for it is a funnel. It's a system. People click onto the system. The system does all the selling and all the telling. You don't do any of that. Okay? They make the decision that they want to get started. They want passive income. They want easy. They want simple, and they get started. When they get started, you earn $600. You're not their mentor. You're not their coach. You're not their guru. You're not any of that. It's likely you're a student too. I'm a student of Haley. I could show you a few things I've done, but at the end of the day, I'm not the 7-figure earner Haley is. So what I do when I go live and I share with you guys, I say, hey, my friend, and I call her my mentor. I give her that title. She didn't tell me to call her my mentor, but she has made 7 figures in 7 months. All I'm doing is modeling her video. I'm not reinventing anything. I'm not recreating anything. I'm not trying to outdo her. I'm not trying to make more money than her. I'm just trying to model exactly what she did. Now, I know if I model every single video, and you guys might be seeing this, because if you go look at my name on TikTok or on Facebook, you're going to see that there are several accounts. Guys, strangers are doing this without purchasing the product. So it makes sense for you to do what they're doing, right? They're taking my physical video and my account. What they're doing is leveraging my credibility. They're actually helping me grow. It does not make me mad. Everything that they do helps me grow. If they make money, that's fantastic. That's good. But they are modeling everything I already did to earn income. It makes sense for you to do it too. I look at Haley's account and how she does her videos and how she talks, and I do them to my people, to my audience, to my future customer. Because I know that some people are going to buy from Haley and some people are going to buy from me, but I know that there are millions of people in the world. And $13,000 a month is a pretty freaking amazing month. Now, I also know if I continue to edify her and compliment her and give her the credibility, then we grow together. We eat together. We get paid together. We serve our team and our community together. So the smartest thing that I did was stop trying to do shit all by myself and align myself with someone who actually had the business model that I wanted. The business model, the system. Okay, I tried network marketing. That model doesn't work for me. It kept me really busy and didn't pay me the money that people were making after being really busy. I ain't knocking it. I've got some friends making a ton of money. It worked for them. The model didn't work for me. I didn't want to be that busy for the amount of money it was paying me. Now, I could go do something like that and get paid $10 a product or $10 a customer or $150 as an upfront bonus. Or I can find one person that wants an easy business, that wants a done for you business, that isn't afraid to do the posting, that will follow everything I tell her to do, that will make $600 a person. She makes $600 for referring someone to the system. So you're not selling anyone. You're not recruiting. There's zero rejection. You're inviting people to change their lives. If they don't want to change it, that's okay. You just keep inviting. We have been doing this. I've been doing this for 10 years. A little about me. I did this with a $20,000 product. My very first product cost $20,000. I didn't have the money. I had to borrow it. I was in 6 figures of debt, trying to be a business owner all by myself. I just kept getting further in debt. And I had to find a way to get out of that hole. Going back to work was not the answer. I would have to work for the rest of my life to pay off the amount of debt I was in. So I was on social media like this, and I was sharing my progress. I was sharing my journey. And a friend said, Jen, I could teach you how to make $10,000 in a month like that. And I was like, yeah, bullshit. Because in my mind, on my social media, I was just being myself. I wasn't selling. I wasn't doing any of that. I was telling my audience where I was going. I was telling my audience, I'm turning my social media into $10,000 a month. You want to come? Great. You don't? Cool. I was telling them where I was going. So one by one, they popped up and they bought. And I bought and they bought and they bought. And I made money with that purchase or with that business. But what I really learned was how to turn strangers into a warm market and a warm market into a customer. So we give you all of this. We give you everything that we've done. This is not get rich quick. It's not get rich quick. But if you're bold and you want change drastically, then you'll show up on social media and you'll tell someone else, do you want to make $600 a day? Come over here. Jen's teaching us right now, live. Go tag your friend. I'm not going to take the sale. I'm viral on TikTok. I'm good on my leads. I do this for you so that you can tag your bestie and say, hey, this chick just made $13,000. She's showing me how to make $600 in my first 24 hours. Do you want to learn too? Do you want to see? Because there's no learning. There's seeing and then there's doing, right? If I were to teach you how to ride a bike, you're not going to buy a book on how to ride a bike. You're going to buy the bike. You're going to sit on it, right? You're going to test it out, make sure you can reach the ground. Maybe you'll put a helmet on if you're really protective, right? You're going to put your foot on the pedal. You're going to see how it feels. You're going to learn that riding in grass is different than riding up a hill, than riding down a hill, than riding in the sand. But you can't read about that to learn about it, right? Learning is one part of it, but then there's experiencing. The biggest problem I see online is everyone teaching garbage fluff. Garbage fluff. Keeping all of you are consuming products, but business owners are making 7 figures. Because we're not selling product, we're selling systems. Okay? Now, you can sell a product and make 7 figures as a CEO, as a boss, not as a consumer. If you're creating your own digital products and buying everyone else's digital products, as long as you're buying it to stay relevant in the marketplace. But if you're buying it because you're second guessing what you've created, you won't make any money. You're still in the consumer. You're thinking like a salesman. You're thinking like a seller, not like a marketer. A marketer shows up with a message. People sell themselves. Would you pay $1,000 to make 13 grand in 30 days? If the answer is no, this ain't for you. It's as easy as that. Well, I would if the moon aligned with the sun and it was Thursday on the 14th and you can guarantee me the sale. No one can guarantee that you're going to show up. No one can guarantee that you're going to post. But what I can tell you is, Chris, she did it. She made $500. Jason, $1,500, over $3,000, right? I have it written down so I don't forget. Shanessa and I were on the phone. The really cool thing about this is when you teach other people, when you demonstrate, let's use the word demonstration. I'm demonstrating how to go live. I've got talking points. I'm talking to an audience. Smart people will say, this sounds doable. I'll put $1,000 to make $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $600 a month. Will you make it your first month? No one can guarantee that. What I can promise with my disclaimer is if you show up every single day with one clear message, if you focus on growing your account with strangers, we don't make a list. We don't beg our best friend to join our business. None of that shit. Strangers will make you rich because strangers want $600 a week, passive. Now, when someone joins my business today, let's say Rebecca's watching and she's like, yeah, this is a no-brainer. Rebecca signs up. I'm going to make $600. When Rebecca gets her first sale, Rebecca will make $600. I will make $200. It's in my best interest to show Rebecca what to do. Not to teach her. There's nothing to teach over here. To show her through my demonstration. You want to make money? You want to make a lot of money? Quick, go live. I don't go live often, but I have committed to 2 days a week for people. And if you guys want me to go live more, let me know. If you guys like these, let me know. Because I can show up and do a live without even thinking about it because of what this business has done for me and my family for 10 years. So if I can show up and do a live for you, and all you have to do, all you're gonna do, is the same thing I do to Haley. Haley goes live every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central Pacific Standard Time. 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. She goes live every Tuesday. How I made $13,000 was getting everyone in front of Haley and giving her all the credit. It was me. I brought them to Haley's opportunity. I said, hey, you want a done-for-you business you don't have to do the tech. You don't have to do recruiting. You don't have to work 6 hours a day to make $30. Do you want an easy business? Do you want an automated business? And they said, yes. And I said, this chick I know, notice how I said, I know. I've never met Haley in person, but I trust the internet, believe it or not. I've been here for 10 years. I have met my best friends in person eventually, but they started as strangers online. I believe in people. So that's all I do. I show up with a message and people say, yes, I would like to do that business. Yes, I would like your support. Yes, I would like your help. I bought the business to get one step closer to Haley. 7 figures in 7 months. I'm here for big, big stuff. Not everyone is, and I respect that. When I got started, it wasn't to make an impact on the world. It was to make $500 to cover a truck payment so I could be a stay-at-home mom. That's what got me here. To dream to be a stay-at-home mom. And then 6 weeks later, I was like, there's not enough action around here. I need more. I need more stuff to do. I need more impact, right? So I learned how to build on Facebook, build myself, build my credibility, build my trust by going live like this, by sharing not my results, but the results of people I was around. And you can do the same thing. You're sharing the results of other people that you will meet in the community. You'll share how Jason made $1,500 in a day by doing nothing but tagging people. He's leveraging my knowledge and my experience and my story. And then I go online and I talk about his story, right? He's a high school teacher and a basketball coach. I gotta turn my air on. It's really hot in Arizona. I'm dying. He's a basketball coach and a full-time high school teacher. He's busy. He doesn't have time to be on social media all day long. And yet he made $1,500 in a day. What if you worked 2 or 3 days a week and made an extra $4,000 or $1,000, just $1,000, 2 people? What if all you did was help 2 people? I'm demonstrating right here how to do it. Now, the cool thing is you don't have to go live. I'm going live on Mondays and Tuesdays, and Haley goes live every Tuesday night. Now, if we grow big enough and more people want me to go live more often, I 1000% will. But the cool thing is someone else like Lauren will go live on Wednesday. Maybe Kristen goes live on Thursday. Maybe Shanessa goes live on Friday. And we're all doing and saying the same things. But now all we have to do is tell their story. Hey, my friend Kristen, she's a mama too and a stay-at-home mom. She goes live once a week and makes an extra $1,000 a week. I can show you how. My friend Shanessa's doing this. She's got dang near a newborn. She's like almost 2 now, but a year and a half, right? Raising kids, like we're just moms raising kids, hitting record. Mine literally is right here on the floor playing Legos, right? Like we are just average people who decided to buy into a system that attracts smart people that want to make an extra $600 to $1,200. That's only helping 2 people. If all you did was help 2 people a week, you would make $1,200 a week. If that's all you did, that's all you did. 2 people a week is $1,200 a week. And that's all you did. That's worth you getting started. Now, you're going to get some really cool things when you get started. You're going to get 2 communities. I'm actually going to attempt to share my screen right now. It's been a minute since I have used StreamYard. Okay, this is my dashboard. This is my dashboard inside of our system. I bought a system. This is the system. So you can see my pictures right here. That's me. This is my system. And these are my commissions. When I hold my mouse over that number, it's $13,335.71. I got started June 16th. June 16th. I've brought in 23 customers. I have 203 leads. This is future income. And I have 661 clicks. Okay, so let me break this down a little for you. 661 people said, I'm interested. And they clicked on my system. That's all they did was click. 203 out of the 661 said, I want more information. They put in their name and email. Okay. 23 said, I want to purchase the system. And I made $13,000. I'm not a guru. I'm not a coach. I'm not their mentor. I'm not anything. I'm a mom. I work on my time. Because when they come into our system, they come into a full community where we all do